I want to tell you how grateful I am to be up here with Mick Mars, Tommy Lee, Vince Neil. Well, actually, we're just grateful to be alive, okay? This is why we're here. If anything in this next story didn't happen exactly like I'm going to tell you, none of us would have been here. You guys wouldn't have driven here. None of these songs would have been written. None of this would be happening. This moment, I wouldn't be talking to you. And it goes like this. I was in Hollywood in 1981, and I was playing in a band, and I wasn't happy with that band, and I wanted to be in a fucking badass fucking band. And in Los Angeles, at the time, all the bands had short hair and skinny ties, and it was called New Wave. It was like the Knack. You're not preaching. Listen, I'm with you, man. Fuck that shit. It sucked. And I was there, and I wanted to be in a fucking band that ripped the throat out of the music industry. It didn't seem like there was anybody else out there. And I went to this club called the Starwood on Santa Monica Boulevard, and I walked in, and there was this drummer, and he was up there, and he was just kicking the fucking shit out of the drums, and I was like, God damn it. And I went backstage, and I saw this skinny little motherfucker sitting on the floor. He was wearing girls' spandex fucking pants. That's Tommy Lee right there. He still wears girls' spandex fucking pants. So, I talked to Tommy, and I said, dude, let's start a band. And we talked about how much we loved punk rock and heavy metal and the great bands that came out of the 70s, like Black Sabbath, and Aerosmith, and John and Bowie. But that shit was not going down in Los Angeles. It fucking sucked balls. So we set out to write music. And I was living off of this girl, living in her house, and we had these songs like Live Wire, On With The Show, Too Fast For Love, Merry Go Round. I can't even remember this shit. It's a long fucking time ago. And we were looking for a guitar player, and we looked in a magazine called The Recycler magazine, and all the bands were like the bands I was telling you before. So me and Tommy thought pretty much that was the end of the road for us. And then we saw an ad, and it said, loud, rude, aggressive guitarist, call me, only if you're fucking serious, Mick Mars. And legend has it that he walked up to the door playing that much. He made that much noise at that moment. So, now you've got three guys in a city of ass kissers, and we don't want to sound like anybody else, we don't want to look like anybody else, we want to be fucking different, and that would be a theme that would be in our heart as Mötley Crüe for the rest of our careers. We don't want to be like anybody else. So, we were missing the most important element, the lead singer. And Tommy goes, I know God, but he's in another band, and he's playing at the Starwood. So we went down to the Starwood, and out walks this guy, grabs the microphone, rips into a Cheap Trick song. He has white leather pants on, a white leather jacket, and white fucking hair. And that is the moment I saw Vince fucking Neil, right there. And that was the missing fucking element. So what happened was we went to Burbank, California. We went into a rehearsal room. We set up. It was the first fucking moment we ever played together. And I handed Vince the lyrics to Live Wire. And Mick ripped into that goddamn riff. Tommy started smashing the fucking drums. I picked up the bass. And at that moment, right fucking there, Mötley Crüe was born. It was January 17th. 1981. We will always be in your heart, and we will always haunt you, motherfuckers. We love you. Thanks for supporting.